Welcome back to the Marketing Ninja Podcast with Manuel, CEO of attention-grabbing media and author of #1 bestseller, Marketing Magic.
To understand the extent of the tool, it's getting pretty incredible. And it's one of those things that I would say that in the world of the internet that has been around somewhere around, let's say 40 years, right? If you go back to the early stages of IBM and pre-dial and dial-up, et cetera, we go back to the 1990s or late 1980s. We've had internet for somewhere around 35 years or so. In all those 35 years, which is the entirety of the world of this thing that has revolutionized the world, there's only one thing bigger. And I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with the world of marketing and business. If you know me, you know that I've been doing this and I have several businesses, all of them successful. I've been doing it for 10 years. I understand opportunities. It's that word opportunity is something that I live by all the time. In all the years of the internet, there's only one thing bigger than AI right now. One thing in its history, the creation of the internet itself. Nothing else is bigger than that. The creation of the internet is the one thing that's bigger than this. Dot-com bubble, the dot-com era, all that stuff, it's dwarf compared to what this is gonna do for all of us. Again, just think about that for a second. Understand that if you could do 10 times more every day with the same time, you will be able to get there 10 times faster or more. Imagine that. So what you're able to do in a business in 10 years, you can do it in 1 or 2 years. It is that incredible. All you gotta do is understand that there's a door wide open and you gotta now walk through that door because nobody can force you to walk through it, right? That's what it's all about. I have so much to share that we will be here forever, and we're definitely not doing that. First thing to know is the concept of AI is not new, so we talked about it. Since the 1950s, researchers began exploring the idea of machines and systems that could mimic human intelligence, just to give you a little bit of background, right? And it's been going on for a while, right? AI technology has been around for decades, but has become broadly available over the last few years. Now, specifically broadly available since November of 2022. That's where this thing that we're gonna talk about, how can you use it in your business? Let's look at a few of the tools we have available, right? This thing that you guys have all heard about. Raise your hand if you have not heard the word ChatGPT in the last 6 months. So it's pretty crazy. Everybody now knows it. It's the fastest growing tool in the history of mankind. It had 100 million downloads in 1 month. Okay, the tool. Now, what's all the fuss about? What is it about? Well, let's ask ChatGPT. We're gonna go and I'm gonna ask this thing what this is about, all right? I wanna give you a real example. Why are you called ChatGPT? Let's see what this thing says. Okay. So I'm called ChatGPT because I'm a chatbot powered by the GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer Language Model. GPT is a type of deep learning algorithm developed by OpenAI. That's the name of the company. That company, fun fact, Microsoft invested $1 billion last year and just recently invested another $10 billion on it. 10. And I'm saying B with a B. Developed by OpenAI that has been trained on a massive amount of text data to generate human-like language. By leveraging the power of GPT, I can generate responses to questions and engage in conversations with users in a more natural and human-like way. I mean, just literally yesterday, I jumped in here and I created an entire sequence of emails and text messages and marketing campaigns by simply giving it a few bullet points. And I would like to make this clear. I was doing this while on my vehicle in a red light. I was not driving. I'm a little obsessed with marketing and business and I want to keep on growing and time for me is very important. So I had a red light. We were really stuck in traffic. Things were not moving. And I said, you know what? I got to come up with a marketing strategy. Let me go and do this very quickly. And I gave it this thing, and I actually voice texted it to it. And I said, make me a follow-up sequence of 10 emails for an HVAC company for prospects that reached out to a company called Pooling, Cooling, AC, and Refrigeration, a company that you might have heard about before because they are local. Create attention-grabbing subject lines and make the focus of the emails around the importance of servicing their AC units to avoid issues. Clearly detail on every email one potential problem that an AC unit can cause and the potential havoc it could create if it's not taken care of on time. Invent a customer review. Check this out. By the way, we're not using it like that. We're actually swapping those for real. Full disclosure, all right? We're using this. We're actually getting real testimonials for the marketing strategy. Embedded customer review, where the customer got their problem described in the email itself resolved with the help of the company. Use a different made-up name on every different review. Use a call to action to contact the HVAC company today for a free estimate. Also mention a special offer called Free Second Opinion. Sign all the emails by the CEO. And also end with the slogan, our goal is to make sure you never again have to think about your AC unit. Let them know at the end to follow Pulley Cooling on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more tips and information. And just like that, this machine spit out the entire thing, all right? And it has separation and grammar and perfect. But if you notice this, you're gonna see some examples on this throughout the presentation. I was very detailed, and I can get even more detailed. If you simply say, hey, make me a marketing sequence of emails to promote an HVAC company, do you think it's gonna do a good job? So you see, it makes non-humans more efficient non-humans. It makes geniuses more efficient geniuses. You gotta know how to communicate with this platform correctly so you can get the value that you need for that particular platform. I've heard people complain about, it doesn't know how to do copywriting correctly. No, you don't know how to get it to do copywriting correctly. That's the right answer. You have to use this tool correctly.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, go ahead, leave us a review and subscribe to tune in for future episodes. And if you're looking for a team that'll go above and beyond for you and your brand, go to talktoaninja.com today.